American forces surrender without a fight at Detroit in one of the most humiliating defeats in U.S. military history. Meanwhile, Britain's superior navy blockades American ports, strangling trade and isolating the coast. But all is not lost. Outnumbered at sea, the U.S. Navy scores surprising victories. The USS Constitution, nicknamed Old Ironsides, defeats several British ships, boosting American morale. In the South, General Andrew Jackson defeats Creek warriors allied with the British. Later, he will rise to fame at the Battle of New Orleans. Still, the war drags on. Cities are raided. Economies suffer. Casualties mount. But none of this prepares the U.S. for what comes next. In 1814, British troops land near Washington, D.C., and march into the capital. They burn government buildings, including the White House and the Capitol, in retaliation for American attacks in Canada. It's one of the darkest moments in U.S. history. President Madison flees. Panic spreads. The young nation teeters on collapse. But the next morning, a massive storm, possibly a hurricane, hits the city, dousing fires and forcing the British to retreat. Some called it divine intervention. Later that year, British forces attack Fort McHenry in Baltimore. From a nearby ship, lawyer Francis Scott Key watches bombs explode in the night sky. When dawn breaks, he sees the American flag still flying. He scribbles a poem that would become the Star-Spangled Banner. In December 1814, both sides agree to peace with the Treaty of Ghent. The treaty ends the war, but doesn't address most of the issues that started it. Ironically, just 2 weeks later, American forces under Andrew Jackson win a stunning victory at the Battle of New Orleans, completely unaware that peace has already been signed. So, who won the War of 1812? Britain? They defended Canada and moved on. America? They survived, inspired a national anthem, and birthed new heroes. But many historians agree it was a stalemate. Still, the war helped forge a national identity. It proved the U.S. could stand up to global powers. And yet, it faded from textbooks and holidays. Why? Because it didn't feel like a grand triumph or a moral crusade. It was a war of pride, not freedom. The War of 1812 may be forgotten by many, but its echoes live on in every national anthem, in every star on the flag, and in the quiet resilience of a nation that refused to back down. Don't let history be forgotten. Like, share, and subscribe for more hidden chapters from the past.